Hello, and welcome to the Healing Circle today. So, today I really wanted to talk about Lochte and Conger, Benson, Fegan, I believe is how you say their last names, the swim team from the Olympics, and the big lie that came out in Brazil about being robbed at gunpoint. Lochte, quote unquote, said that someone put a gun to his forehead, threatening him. And then we come to find out that this is a lie. That they went to a Shell gas station around 6 a.m. and they were drunk, and that they vandalized the bathroom there. I think they broke the sink. They broke a couple of things. They urinated on the gasoline pipes. And they just didn't exude good behavior, let's just say. And then we come to find out it's a lie. And this morning, in looking through my social media, I come across a LinkedIn article that says, quote unquote, "So yes, they lied. Now what? Should Lochte lose his endorsement deals and sponsorships? I don't think so. I bet he is still a pretty decent and nice guy." Now this unquote. Now this quote got me thinking, first thing in the morning, the first thing I see, we really need to have conversations in this country about accountability. I think it's kind of gone out the window. Some of us feel that they should get a slap on the wrist, that it's not a big deal, that kids will be kids. Mind you, Lochte is 32 years old. The other gentlemen are 26, 20, and 21, respectively. However, accountability, where does the accountability come? Again, I understand that different people have different views on this, but I think the invisibility that some people feel in this country comes from these type of quotes that I bet he's still a decent and nice guy. We don't know what kind of guy Lochte is. We don't know. We don't know. We do know that they vandalized the gas station. They urinated on the gas pumps. They vandalized the bathroom there. That they did not respect other people's property. And to say that, oh, it's not a big deal, I'm wondering how many people were maybe harassed by the police there, questioned about the robbery, how many people it affected. I think it's really important that we hold ourselves accountable for the things that we do because they have a larger effect. And I feel like it is the American way, unfortunately, that we don't care about anyone else. We don't care. I would say a certain segment of our population doesn't care about how our actions affect others. And I think it's really important to look at this matter in that way and hold people accountable for the things that they do. Now, we all have different viewpoints on this, but I would like to say that if this happened and you were questioned by the police because they thought you did the robbery or you fit a description per se, would you feel differently? And it's so important for us to put ourselves in other people's shoes. That's where empathy comes in. And I feel like a lot of us have lost that empathy chip. And it's really important if we want to be a really well-rounded, authentic individual to try to empathize with others. It's so important. I empathize with Lochte in the sense of I'm sure he probably has a huge confidence in who he is. He's an Olympic star. He had a reality TV show several years back. People probably worship this guy. And he feels like he can do no wrong. And hopefully this was a wake-up call for him to realize, I do need to think about how I treat other people. And I hope that's what happened. And I think a lot of times if we hold people accountable, that process can happen. But when we don't hold people accountable, we just get more of the same. And so I think this is a great opportunity for all of us to continue this conversation and really ask ourselves, how would I feel in that situation? if I worked at the gas station, if I was part of the Olympic team, and also how do other people view what happened. Try to think about how this affects other people on a larger scale. It affects the whole country. Um, and so, I could get more in depth about my personal opinion, but it's not about that. I think this is a time for all of us to kind of be introspective and think about how we feel about it and how we can also empathize with others so that we can grow. If you want to know more about what I think about it, I will be blogging about it, and I will be posting a blog probably tomorrow morning. So you can check out my blog at healingcircle.org. And I'd love to hear what you have to say. That's it. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and thanks for tuning in at the Healing Circle.